Plum here, g'day champions, how's it going? And welcome back to this week's vendor reset, the greatest on the interweb. It's January 28th and today's vendor video is going to cover my top picks, hot ticket, interesting items and must buy gear for the week. Remember to show your support if you enjoy or find this video helpful. A simple like is all that it takes, and if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe. With all that said and done champions, let's get stuck into these vendors. Kicking things off this week, we're going to start at the countdown vendor where we have the Dare LMG. I'm not a fan of this one because you can't equip the linked laser pointer. We've got the Lavoisier or Lavoisier backpack here. This one's got explosive resistance and health. Both the Dare and Lavoisier will be available at your Cassie Mendoza vendor tomorrow. And the final item here is the DZ exclusive, the Good Times. I haven't really played around with this one too much, but it is here if you want it. Remember, all these countdown items will cost you countdown credits. Ducking on over to the Haven now to see the lads, and first up we have Marco, so we're going to quickly check out his weaponry here. All very average, and the gear pieces, again, nothing fantastic. Moving on. Next door, we have our old mate Roy, and he is actually packing a really good marksman rifle here. The Model 700 is the hardest hitting marksman rifle in the game, and this one already comes with DTOC. And below that, we've got a SIG 716 that already comes with Sadist, so if you want to make a rifle ongoing directive build, just like this one, you can. And the other few items, nothing stands out to me. Let's move on. Your White House vendor this week's named item is the Mechanical Animal. This one already comes with DTOC, pick it up if you need it. We've got the CMMG Banshee that has measured. As for the other items, all pretty average and underwhelming. Moving on. Inside at the Clan vendor this week, we have the Light Blue Shotgun. We've got Cav Gloves with explosive resistance, True Patriot Backpack with armor regen, and an Aegis backpack with hazard protection. Looking at the guns, they're all going to be pretty average, and the gear pieces here as well, there's nothing maxed out. I'd probably be skipping most of them. However, down in the mod section, we do have a 6.3% healing mod for your Mendocika mine. These max out at 7.5%, pick it up if you need to. And there is an 18% incoming repairs mod. These ones max out at 20%, but they are super rare. A lot of players sleep on incoming repairs. I highly recommend picking a few of these up and giving it a go. Quickly stopping at the theatre settlement where we have the Baker's Dozen. There is a M1A CQB here that already has DTOC on it. The Alps gloves, they've already got repair skills if you want them, but that is it. Over at the Castle Settlement, we have the new Visionary Mask with that 50% optimal range. I don't think this piece is very usable. Skip it. And for the other items here, there's nothing god tier, nothing amazing. I'd save my resources. Moving on. At the campus, we have the Designated Hitter. There's also a Sneaky Relic. And the other items, quickly going to check them out. Pretty rubbish. Moving on. Righto champions, it's now time for our Dark Zone vendors, and we're going to start at DZ West where we have the Calibre. As we quickly go over these items here, I'm going to say it again. If they're going to be at a DZ vendor and you're going to buy them, they've got to be God Roll or God Tier, because these things will cost you DZ resources. And unfortunately, this vendor's lacking. Moving on. Shooting on down to DZ South, the Point Man chest here is a little bit over the place with health and skill damage. And a quick glance at the other items here. Yeah, not much happening. Moving on. And the last stop this week is going to be DZ East, where we've got the Hollow Man Mask. This is one of those really rare DZ exclusive items. I recommend picking it up. The other items here, unfortunately though, nothing God Roll, nothing God Tier, nothing worth your DZ resources. But that's going to wrap it up for this week's Vendor Reset champions. If you're interested in the daily targeted loot, it's on your screen now. Thanks to everyone for tuning in, and make sure that you show your support by smashing the like button on this video, and if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe. Everyone's support is always greatly appreciated. Remember to stay frosty, keep looting, shooting, and giving them hell. I hope to catch you all in the next one. I'm Plum out.